There will be 5 cards. So think of a number from 1 to 5. And if you like to choose 2 numbers, or yeah, let's say 2 up to 3, okay? Like any more than that, it gets a bit confusing. So choose your number from 1 to 5 included, and whatever number the card is, whatever you choose, that will be like a message for you. And because the cards are life purpose cards, that's the guidebook, life purpose, okay? These are quite some kind of action-oriented cards, or kind of really specific messages for activities, okay? So let's see what comes for you. And of course, you're welcome to share in the discussion as to what card came forth and what that means for you, because whatever you choose and whatever card comes to you, it is relevant in some way. So if you don't feel relevant with the card, don't feel resonant, sorry, then you can ask yourself, what can it mean for me? Because if the direct message does not apply, or you feel that it doesn't apply, then there might be something on the card itself, or there might be like a memory that comes related to what you see on the card, or related to what you hear from the message of the card, okay? So like with everything in life, ask yourself, how can this work for me? How can this work for me? Okay? Right? So let's see. Exciting. I'm also going to choose a card. Okay. Let's see. So I'm asking Archangel Michael to come closer, because he's very present today. Okay. Okay, one more. Okay, 5. Let's go. Card number 1. Books. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So this can be anything connected to reading, learning, studying, writing, anything that has to do with stories, movies, stories in your life, or simply just read a book. Okay? So, my interpretation is not the only one. You can also have your own and then share it with us, okay? Okay, the second one is animals. Is that like a leopard or a jaguar? You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's work. So anything to do with animals. Actually, animals have that innocent nature as well. I mean, look at dogs, for instance. If you ever lose sight of kind of the simple joy in life, go and play with a dog, like any dog, your dog, neighbor's dog, family's dog. Their life is simple. Their life is about simplicity. They go for a walk, they are happy. They are at a walk, they are happy. They love to have food. They love to sleep. They love to be petted. Most of the doggies. So, observe animals. And also, maybe it is a message that you do communicate with animals, and or maybe you have an animal and you would like to communicate with your animal a little more. We can communicate telepathically, and they can actually give us messages telepathically or in images or in words. There are certain animal communicators, people who work psychically with animals, and the animals can tell them everything, like what's happening with them, maybe like explain their behavior and so on. Very interesting stuff. Okay, card number 3 is nutrition. This lady is so happy. Cooking, preparing food, a very straightforward message. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So, do you need to eat better? Do you need to eat fresh, more of a raw kind of diet? Do you know that when we intake raw food, it actually has more life, it has more energy in it than cooked food? There is this kind of photography called Kirlian photography, and when you look at the photographs of raw food, let's say a raw spinach leaf versus a cooked one, the aura of the raw plant is quite intact and quite out there, like quite bright, whereas the one that is cooked is, it has some gaps and it's much smaller, a lot more variable. So yeah, in a way, we kind of are what we eat. High vibrational foods make us feel good, make us feel high vibrational. And cooking for others or for yourself can be very healing as well, because you can input healing frequencies into your food. Okay, the 4th card. Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. And this lady looks like she's grabbing onto something. She has decided among the many, many options that she has. Sometimes when you just decide for something, all the other things fall into place as well. And making a decision is usually better than no decision, because it's like your energy can finally settle when you make a decision. And before that, it's like you're kind of in a rut, or you keep rethinking the same topic and the different options. And usually when we leave the topic alone and kind of let go a little bit, the decision comes and we suddenly just know what to do. Or it is a good idea to just simply make that decision very quickly. And if it's that right one, it will stay with you, and you feel like, yeah, that was the right decision. If not, you'll be corrected and you can make another decision. Nothing is set in stone. Okay, and the 5th one, it is interesting because these cards are usually quite kind of to the point, like somebody is a builder, or they could do more yoga or something. So these, okay, are pretty specific, but not as specific, like not representative of the whole deck. Anyway, the fifth one is freedom. Freedom, just like Freddie Mercury sings. You're free to do what you choose. You are free to do what you choose. Nobody ever makes you do anything. Even if you think that you have to work, you have to go to work. You don't have to go to that work. You know, you always have a decision. Oh, you don't have to work at all. Of course, then there will be kind of different consequences, but I know people who don't work and live well. I don't know. When you believe that you're well and looked after, you can do anything. Anything. So, freedom. You have the freedom to go for a walk. You have the freedom to live your life as you like, not how other people tell you. You have the freedom of choosing how you express yourself. Yep. All right, lovelies. So let me know your card and how it resonates with you.